Hi.
What up, everyone? Welcome to the Pricklypair Show.
It is Sunday.
February
Fun day.
10th?
Yes, it is.
Just oh my gosh.
A few days before V-Day.
Valentine's Day.
Yes. How do you feel about Valentine's Day, by the way?
Well, I'm a girl. I love it.
Really?
I love it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Like, no. There's nothing to apologize for. Loving it. It's a day for you.
You want to hear like a weird thing?
Sure.
I still have. Remember when we were like kids back in the day? We used to give out Valentines to everyone. Sure.
You choose me or something?
Yeah, stuff like that.
I choose you. Yeah.
I kept all of them.
Really?
I still have all of them.
Was that the last time you were popular? Like the last time you felt it? No.
No. I still have like some of the notes that I sent like through class. This is before like texting. This is how we used to text to one another. Mm-hmm. We used to send notes to one another.
The weird part is most of the ladies I speak to today are very anti-Valentine's Day. It's like, I don't know if it's a facade. I don't know if it's like bitterness. I don't know where it comes from, but like a lot of people are like, that's just the one day I don't love me all the time. Like we do. Yeah. And we fall for this whole Hallmark thing.
It's one of those things that if you get presents on a daily or a weekly, you really are. Valentine's Day would be like another day of the week, basically.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, but Valentine's Day is just like, everybody's celebrating. It's just like, it's a fun day. I don't know. I think it's a great day. I'm not doing anything, but...
I don't think I'm doing anything. Oh, wait, no, I think I have a dentist appointment.
A dentist appointment. Ooh.
That's like my Valentine's Day.
Get your you-know-what together.
I get my teeth cleaned on Valentine's Day.
Go like this. There you go. Or like the Russian... And then like, that's what I was told. Yeah, and it's supposed to come out. Oh, there you go.
There it is.
All right, so over your finger.
Now I have like lipstick all over my hands.
That is
Thanks,
disgusting.
Ron.
I'm not a fan of lipstick.
That's why I need to see a mirror. I can't see anything.
Well, there's a mirror right there.
Yeah, but usually I can see myself in the TV, right?
Yeah, you think you'd be able to see your teeth? There it is. There you are.
See?
There you are.
I can see better now.
Smile. Okay, fantastic. You feel better? Yeah, you think you can see your teeth from here?
I can.
You cannot see your teeth from here.
Make it bigger.
Okay, I'll make it bigger. There you go.
There,
show me your
see?
teeth. There you go. Do it. Just like that. No, you can't see it. Nonetheless.
Can't see shit.
So today is, you said, Umbrella Day.
It's umbrella. Oh, where's my umbrella?
Can we get the umbrella?
It's right there. But it's in my purse. It's a big black thing.
That's good. That's what she said. Give it to her. That was a moment that I needed to say.
That's what he said.
Okay. Do you believe in bad luck? Like,
don't open the umbrella.
Don't open the umbrella.
No.
We talked before about all your like weird things, like
don't put keys on the table. Don't put your purse on the floor. If someone steps on you, you have to step back. No whistling in the house.
Okay, you're Russian. That's why you have all these like weird.
Yeah, Russian.
But do you believe in any of this stuff? Like, if somebody opened an umbrella or somebody put the keys on the table.
Do I believe in?
If you saw, you believe in it. Like you believe in it.
Like what? If someone puts keys on the table,
that's it. Then what?
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
Maybe something's gonna happen that they might lose $20 or something.
Okay, so you wouldn't risk it because you might lose $20.
You might lose $20.
What if I told you put the keys on the table? You might bring you good luck. Would that make any sense to you? Put the keys on the table. You might gain $20. Want to do it? And if you open 2 umbrellas in the house. $40.
And for D. My keys on the table.
There you go.
Por favor.
So you believe anything.
Stat.
We got that out of the way.
Stat. Let's see if it works. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I can't.
What is home warranty day? You're home warranty day?
Yeah, today's also home warranty day. So if you haven't updated your home warranty, in case you got it 2 years ago.
Wait, that's what home warranty is?
It's just home warranty day. Like, I'm sure you
Did you Google, like, the meaning of it? Like,
no.
Is it like a day where you have to worry about your home warranty?
Or just a reminder, like, to renew your warranty on your home.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like home insurance.
Is it Canadian, North American, world?
I think it's world because it's a .com website.
That doesn't make it a world, but I
like
see...
American, North American.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if that's a thing. And what is it? What do you have there? I said cheese, and I'm already happy.
Cheese brownie day.
Cheese brownie day.
Yeah. So it sounds odd, and I've
like
thought
a cream
about
cheese.
Like I'm thinking
it's like a cheesecake,
like a Danish, a chocolate Danish cheese thing.
Okay.
Or I was thinking like I
went to cheddar right away.
I make this brownie cheesecake, like the s'more brownie cheesecake.
Okay.
So I can see something like that would be
Why would they make a day for that? Like, I'm sure there's so many other, like,
because they
cheese
want people
products.
to, like, test out a cheese brownie.
That's what it's for?
Maybe.
Now, I wanted to know, because we do this often with the whole National Day, but, like, please explain to me why there's so many different random things. Like, who come up with these stuff? Like, who basically goes out and goes, you know what? We know who's not getting any recognition? Cheese brownie day. We got to have that.
I'm thinking, you know, who should get some recognition? You know, Random People Day.
Random people. I'm sure there is a Random People Day. But what does that mean? What do you celebrate random people? How do you celebrate? You just like go celebrate with random people?
Maybe.
Hey man, it's Random People Day. Want to celebrate?
Random people.
Is that the celebration?
Random, you walk down the street and just be like, "Hey, happy day."
Okay. That answered my question. I could. if that's celebrating, then listen. When you're right, you're right.
Say hello to
yeah. You need to be just like Valentine's Day. You need to be reminded to be nice to your fellow man.
Yeah, be nice.
Be nice.
Be nice to one
another. Let's call it Be Nice Day. Like,
oh my gosh.
Every day should be nice day.
Every day should be nice day.
It needs to be.
But it's not.
No, because not everyone's nice.
No.
We're not always nice.
I'm not, definitely. Especially when I'm driving. I'm like, it's like Satan possesses me when I'm driving.
Driving is a horrible thing for me. Nobody likes to get into the car with me.
It's so bad. Like, me neither. It's okay. Driving, like, I'm a good driver. It's not even that. It's
not you.
It's them. It's seriously, I don't know what it is, but year by year, it's like people get worse and worse on the roads, and I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on.
Everybody's getting a driver's license. It's just like everyone's driving today.
No matter what.
Well, back in the day, like take you know, like maybe 25 years ago, you didn't have that many cars on the road, that many people. It's now everybody's driving. I remember when I lived in Israel, not too many people were driving. Not that they weren't allowed to, they just didn't. And now, I don't know any women that don't drive. Like, almost everybody I know drives. Who doesn't drive?
I hope that they would.
Right, they need to get places.
If like, they knew how to do it.
Right. Well,
I know a few people who get lost by hearing left and right. Like, when you say left, they go right.
It's funny you say that, because usually I hear it from, I apologize. I do hear it from them, so it's the truth.
Yeah.
From ladies on a regular basis. Whenever they're sitting next to me, for some reason they have, actually the conversation was not that long ago.
What?
About when I say right, it actually means left. I was at work. And I need to come to the office to take some pictures for this marketing company. And I literally had to show her where to go while I was saying it, because she couldn't do it. I swear to God, it actually happened.
That's happened.
And it got to a point where I was trying to be overly dramatic, like it was like an SUV, so I was like going like this.
So you can be in front of her so she knows, like, it's
right.
Like, go that direction.
But I was
like,
such a douche. I actually, like, there was somebody in front of her that just did not move out of the way, and I had to honk her horn. I had to do that.
Oh,
and she got all upset at me because, like...
Oh, you're a reacher into the honking of the horn department.
I am. You don't want me in your car. Yeah, let me drive. Let me get to my destination.
You know what? For me, it's like it feels like everyone feels like they want to be in the left lane because they feel like they want to be cool.
But don't they know that it's a passing lane?
No,
not a stay at 60 lane.
No one knows that it's a stay at 60. I wish people were going 60.
Right, but you're driving on Bathurst, so maybe it's a little different.
Like 40.
Well, that's Bathurst. That's what you get.
No, it's not even Bathurst. I drive through the city as well. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, when I drive like through Bathurst,
like people forget how to use their signals. It's like people literally don't know that they have.
It's not that they don't forget; they don't use it. Like, and I've noticed something, because I'm one of those, like many people out there that are listening, who, you know, knows the type of driver that's there. Like, it's a woman, it's Asian, it's an old man, it's a black guy, it's a white guy, it's an old man. It's everybody. No, don't get me wrong. I drive on Bathurst and Lawrence. I was going to tell you, I send people to the Holocaust. It sounds so awful, but I get so frustrated that I'm like, God. The thing is, but you didn't understand. I know.
The words that just came out of your mouth
but clearly,
I said, did you just hear
words
that just came out?
Yes.
I sent people to the Holocaust.
No, I become the meanest version of myself, but it's not real. It's just out of, look, first off, I drive all day long. I go from client to client to client to client to client. So I get to see all different drivers out there. The morning drivers, the afternoon drivers, the night drivers, and everything in between. So, and we've had a really horrible winter.
The sleeping drivers, the eating drivers.
They don't bother me as much. If you're sleeping, you know, you're most likely going to tilt off. If you're eating, you're most likely will go...
Gonna tilt off?
Tilt off. There you go. All right.
If you're doing your makeup, you're most likely going to tilt off.
Yes, and have some on your teeth. Let's move...
Again?
No. All right, so start us off.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so what we're going to do today, we're going to do a little challenge.
Okay.
It is Valentine's Day coming up, and we're going to be here after Valentine's Day next week, so...
Right, so we'll have stories about Valentine's Day?
Well, I probably won't. What happened? I fell asleep. And then what? I woke up.
Well, we have the same night, so it's, we call it Thursday, so it's great.
Yeah, so it's, you know, it's good days.
Okay.
Netflix
But it sucks.
Sleep.
No, but Valentine's Day for you needs to be a little bit more special. You hear that?
No, but we went out this weekend, and I'm okay with it.
Doesn't have to be anything glorious. It could just be nice time spent with you.
He took me out on a nice, romantic...
Okay, so he did a
like it was to a restaurant that I've been wanting to go to.
So he did Valentine's Day just the week
did
before.
And I'm totally okay.
It's a lot cheaper. I agree. I think
it was not.
No,
it's still the same price.
No, because on Valentine's Day,
don't change.
Oh, the prices go like ridiculous.
Yeah,
like they're just.
And I'm one of those people that like I'd rather get a plant that I can water and continue to.
Do you kill plants or are you good with plants?
No, knock on wood.
No?
No, I have
That's
like
another
literally
thing.
my dining room looks like a little jungle.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you bring some flavor into this room? Because I'm killing my money tree.
Well, remember that little yucca that we had?
Sure. That wasn't a real tree, was it?
That was a real tree.
That was a real tree. You still have it.
Yeah,
well, it's
and
because
it's
you're older too, but
and it's growing.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't need a Christmas tree in my Jewish office.
It's not it's a cute little tree. It's a
bring
bush.
like a bush. I don't need bush. I'm not bush. Bring something like lovelier, like another money tree.
Okay, well we'll see what we will bring.
So you have the green touch. Basically, what comes down to.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah, we'll
Maybe it will be to money if you.
Well.
Convert it into.
Let's hope.
Well, actually, it's funny. Now I think about it, you do have the green touch. There you go. I have to give it to you on this one. Okay. So.
All right, we're gonna do a challenge.
What is this thing though? Me, myself, and Ron. That's just how you wanted to introduce the show.
No, that's just how I wanted to introduce us. I wanted to see how, how it would work and how well we would do. And
we need to use the phone for this.
We're going to use the phone.
Let's see if there's anybody
need to
saying anything. Was a smiley face always one from Avi? Some people turning in.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Revital, which bush are you laughing at? Which bush do you think I was referring to? George, Barbara, or... What? What? Is that not a possibility? Why is she laughing at Bush?
Well, obviously, it's the Bush that we're all thinking.
What? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe people are like all Republican conservatives.
No one's thinking that Bush. Come on.
It's not your crowd.
Everyone's thinking about the Bush that we all saw in the 70s pornos.
That's I never watched it in the 70s though. I watched it in the 80s. Is that weird?
We saw them in the 80s, but we were watching
80s, I was like 10 years old.
Porn.
Yeah.
We were watching them in the late 80s. But
how come nobody says 80s porn though? How come nobody ever talks about that?
Because 80s porn was really good porn.
Right, but nobody knows. Like nobody ever says, "Oh, dude, that's like 80s porn."
80s porn was good stuff. Like 80s, 90s porn was.
How many do you think we're losing right now by talking about this type of stuff? Yeah, do not.
Porn.
But why? Why does this conversation have to always lead to that?
What? We never talked about porn.
Well, I guess it's in my mind. That's
you're talking.
That's my own.
He's talking to his multiple personalities.
If people know this, you're not allowed to talk to me after 12 a.m. You're not allowed to.
That's it. He's talking about porn within his own brain.
Even my own parents do not call me past 12.
Listen, if you're ever speaking to Ron and he's like dazing off, that means his multiple personalities are currently having a conversation with themselves about porno. And it's probably 80s porn.
I don't even know what 80s porn is. That's the thing. Okay, this is where the conversation is going towards porn. Speaking of porn, actually not. Not speaking of porn.
No, so we're going to do this little game.
Okay.
It's going to be we're going to have 5 seconds to basically give each, it's a Valentine's Day, a first date kind of place to do. So we'll do a restaurant or a movie or whatever.
So you say restaurant, I gotta say something else.
Yes, and you can't say a restaurant after a name of a restaurant.
Gotcha.
You have to completely change it.
Cool. And how long do you have? 5 seconds?
5 seconds. Okay. And it's not as easy as you think. So I'm gonna keep it up. You're gonna see the time.
Okay.
Ready? And then once you have it, you have to ring your thing. Where's your thing?
Oh, you want me to do this? Oh, this one is annoying though.
Yeah, but that's mine.
Yeah, this one.
And that's his.
That's
well,
not
that
good.
basically describes who we are.
Okay, so this. Right? That's our sound. That's
Anyways, so I guess I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Ladies first. Ready? And a amusement park.
Beach. How come you didn't ring?
Picnic.
Outdoors.
What?
Outdoors. I can
Where's
say.
outdoors?
You go for a walk outdoors.
Okay, hiking.
Mountains.
Well, you can't say mountains.
You go on a mountain.
No, I just said hiking. That's what you do on a mountain. You fail.
I can go hiking wherever I want.
You can't just say the exact same thing I said.
It doesn't matter.
In a different form.
Okay, well, listen.
Mountains.
Why not?
I just said hiking. He goes mountains.
What are you going to say?
Like, what is that? You can't say things.
Beach,
this isn't
boardwalk.
Adjectives or nouns. So it's like,
You can say what? I didn't see the rule
this
book.
isn't taboo.
What is it? I don't care.
What is it? What's that
You
game?
said the first one.
Anyways.
Charades?
Yeah, no, not charades.
I don't know. I don't play really board games.
God.
One thing, you know, I thought that board games were called board games because people who are bored are playing these games.
No.
Because we never played board games as kids. Like, never. The only game that I ever remember playing was Monopoly.
We literally just failed at this game. We have to keep going.
All right, you wanna continue?
Well, we have.
Let's go. Boardwalk.
Boardwalk. You can't say that.
Why did you? Why can I say boardwalk?
You already said walking. Done. You can't say walking.
First off, I said outdoors. I didn't say walking.
You can't say. You can't do that. You have to be specific.
Boardwalk?
We already said restaurant. You can't say. Okay. All right.
Club.
All right. Club. Library.
Helicopter ride.
Oh, that's very nice. Paris.
CN Tower.
CN.
Why not? Right? Are we still playing this?
Ripley's, yes.
My room.
Whoa.
That's a good date. That's a good date right there.
Okay,
I'm there all the
you
time.
Maybe.
Yep.
All right. Work.
Movies.
I already said movies.
Did you say movies?
I think so too.
I don't think you said movies.
All right. So
All right.
concert.
Comedy club. Done. There we go. All right.
I lost.
All right. There we go. See, once I start playing, I start playing. That's how it
well,
works.
I let you win technically.
Thank you. I don't care to win, to lose, to
yeah,
whatever.
you don't, but I do, and you shouldn't have.
Okay.
Shouldn't have.
Now with
It should be me.
We're done with all this. We're done with all this
game
ridiculousness.
again, and it's going to be a different category.
Okay. Well,
And you're not going to be able to say boardwalk. You can't say.
Why? Why can't I go on a date to a nice boardwalk?
Yes, you
what
can.
Are you talking
but
about?
like you can say walk on the beach, but you can't.
That's
you
different
already
than
said
boardwalk.
You went for a walk.
No, I didn't. I said outdoors.
Outdoors is. That's why I say you can't say stuff like
Why
that.
can't? Well, you said that, then we went back because you stopped the game, and then I said boardwalk.
Oh,
There's nothing wrong with a
anyway.
boardwalk. You probably haven't been to Jersey.
Thank you. Next.
All right, so you're the one leading the show. This is you. I see that you have award season.
Mm-hmm.
People really care about that still.
The Grammys are on today.
So I don't think.
Alicia Keys is hosting.
Okay.
I'm usually.
She's still popular. She still has songs. I mean, I have no idea. I haven't heard her in like 10 years.
Not one.
That's her. Would have no idea.
But that it actually is no one. But I said not one. I was trying to be stupid funny.
I have
that
no
was
idea.
horrible. I'm sorry. My voice. Is
Why did I fail?
As I drank a coffee right before I sang, and
Okay.
as singers know, you should not do that.
Okay, so it's the Grammys. I saw that Drake was nominated for 7.
Wow.
Yeah, but he wasn't the leading one.
Who was the
Kendall.
leading one?
Kendrick. I don't stop.
Kendall Jenner.
Do I look? No.
Did you say Kendall?
No. I remembered something. I remembered something.
Kendall Jenner.
The one that sings. What's that basketball player that used to play for us? It's a comedy.
Vince Carter.
No, not back in the day. It was Be Humble, Be Humble, right? So it used to be this thing about Be Humble.
Okay.
But Be Humble was like a.
Yeah, it's Kendrick Lamar.
Yes. So he's nominated, I think, for 8.
8.
But
wow.
I can only tell you one song that I know, and I only found out on one of the shows. The Drake sings Kiki. I had no idea.
And you know who Kiki is, right?
No, I have no clue. I have to be honest.
I honestly
Do
think
people? Is this something that people know? People know who Kiki is?
Well, there's always speculation that everyone's saying.
So it's not like a
Kiki
known.
Because it's like people call Kim Kardashian Kiki, and it's like a dig at Kanye West because they're having beef right now. But like, I personally think Kiki is Keisha Shante, who he used to date when he was younger.
Well, that makes more sense.
Yeah,
that makes more sense. But I had no idea who dates.
That whole "I Want My Bad Boy Back" the song that she did was apparently about him. And so, it makes sense in my brain. I have no clue. Hope it makes sense.
All right, we just wasted like a minute of my time about something I know nothing about. Yeah,
wow,
it's
only been a minute.
Time runs.
Really?
So award season. So the Oscars are coming at the end of the month.
Yes. There's no host this year. Yeah, there's literally no.
It's getting
host.
ridiculous. You know, I worked for the Oscars 3 years.
Really?
3 years. I worked for a company that does like events for the Oscars. So I got to like meet ridiculous. No, we did a night of 100 stars. And in Beverly Hills, and it was amazing. I got to give people bracelets to walk into the Oscars.
Who did you give bracelets to?
Oh, I was the. I'm a nobody. I literally gave it to like Entertainment Tonight and.
So nobody's
no. I got to go to the party. No. I got to go to the party. So the way it works, you sit there and for a little while. But the weird part is, my first year in 2008, when I did it. I was pretty excited, but I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. I wanted to pretend like as if it's I've been there before.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I had a camera. That's how you know. Like I literally brought a camera, not like my phone to take pictures, because smartphones weren't as good right now. Thank you. And I wanted to take only one picture, and it was just me and like whatever's going on.
Robert De Niro.
No. Actually, just a line.
Meryl Streep.
No, I didn't get to meet any of these there.
Ed the Sock.
There you go. He was not there too. And I took a picture, and then like these camera people came up to me, and they're like, "Why are you taking a picture of us?" And me being me, I said, "That's funny. Paparazzi doesn't like to be taken pictures of." And all of a sudden, did you just call us paparazzi? Did you say paparazzi? Paparazzi? And next thing you know, they're walking up to me. Do you know who we are? We work for. And I'm like, come on. I was joking around. No. They took it a little bit too seriously, and they spoke to my boss, and I was quiet since. I didn't start with any of those people, but the celebrities were really nice. Like the people I had conversations with were very interesting. So I actually hung out with I don't want to say lower end celebrities, but the B, C, D, E, F, G, H, or J, K, like all these surreal life people.
Some surreal life people.
Corey Feldman.
He's more on the D list.
Ron Jeremy, right?
He's more on the P list.
Monica Potter. I remember.
Monica Potter is more on
Gary
the
Busey and his son. I forget his name. I apologize for that.
You know what? Monica Potter, Gary Busey are on the A- list. I would say B list, B plus list. They
were really nice. Baldwins were there.
They're also anything.
But
Baldwin,
not all of them.
Anything Baldwin would classify you as an A minus at least.
Really, even Daniel. Even Daniel Baldwin?
He's a Baldwin, so he's at least a B.
That's true. He's related to the family.
Baldwin, you can't go lower than that.
Okay, I'll give it to you. But it was actually a lot of fun. And I did it for 3 years. I didn't get paid for this, but it was a great experience. It was.
It's always a great experience when you get to do things for free.
And the one I actually hung out with the most, you're gonna like this. It's Judd Nelson. Yeah, but he's like in the air. That's right, when he jumps up. Yeah, he was actually pretty nice guy.
If you guys know that, I wasn't doing the high Hitler thing.
That's not even how a high Hitler does.
See, I'm not doing it, but like it's the end of Breakfast Club.
Since you went the direction of Heil Hitler.
Oh God.
Yes, I know.
No, we're not there yet. We still.
You sure? Because you're taking me in. That's a big cactus.
No, I said we still have small cactus, big cactus. We still have the New Stat Holiday.
Okay, I promise I'll let you lead. So
okay, yeah. So we still have stuff that we can end off with that.
If you don't want to end off with a Holocaust conversation. What's wrong with you? It has to be
fine.
Somewhere in the middle there.
Okay, fine. We'll put that in the middle, and then we'll go into into something else in the thing.
Last week
So 2 weeks ago, because last week we weren't here. 2 weeks ago was Holocaust Remembrance Day, or Holocaust
it was the 27th.
Day.
We kind of did something for it during the show. We sort of talked about it.
We definitely talked about it. Yeah.
But I wanted to kind of bring something back. I use Facebook as a way to express my feelings about things, and today I decided to post something. Some people are pro or against, whatever they feel, and it's, free society.
What did you post?
I just posted a...
I have you blocked, just in case.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, that doesn't really bother me, because I have no idea when you're at either. Basically, what I put up was...
I'm kidding, obviously.
A Holocaust... No, you are blocked. You are blocked. You are blocked. It's okay. So it's basically a Holocaust survivor who... Okay, actually, let me take you back. I'm going to take you back because it's not just about the post. The other day I was having a conversation with a dear friend of mine, and we don't always see eye to eye, and it's completely okay, people on the left, people on the right, it's all about conversation. And he said something, he's an educator, and he said something like, if we were more educated, then we're not going to hate each other. The more education, and I truly believe that it's funny. It's a saying from my old company: the education is the roadmap to peace. However, what type of education? Nobody's talking about just education as in like being a scientist or being a doctor. We're talking about humanity. We're talking about being educated to know right from wrong.
Yeah.
During the Holocaust, smart people, very intelligent people, actually Germans were, top of the top, were murdering not just Jews, were murdering homosexuals, Polish people, Russian soldiers, whoever it may be. They were murdering them, and yet they were very high up there in terms of intelligence, right? I mean, the reason that we know all about the Holocaust is because of all the amazing footage they were able to provide for their own ego.
Fluke, and it was just people who were smart enough to take the footage.
But it wasn't but it was taking it not. It was like, ha, look at them, look what we're doing to them.
No,
thankfully
but
we have
some of the footage, like that wasn't the footage. The stuff that leaked out to.
Oh, to the U.S. and all?
Yeah.
No question. Clearly there is some stuff. But the point is, it's not just about being smart or educated. It's about understanding something about humanity. And a lot of what I'm seeing today, it's like people have a problem when you're talking about like Islamic fundamentalism. It's as if you can't say anything about it. And I have a big problem with it because people are misunderstanding what it means. It has nothing to do with the religion itself. If I were to say that the Crusades that were done by the Christians back then was horrible, no one's going to deny that. At that time, that was the horrible thing. That's what you stop. In the 20th century, the communists were bad. Who else was bad? The Nazis were bad. Right now, Islamic fundamentalism is something I could see your eyes. I can't believe we're taking it there. But that's really where the conversation is about.
Honestly, I really because I understand, but how I feel about this. It's one thing to say Holocaust remembrance, and it's just that. And
no. There's a message here. There's a message. There's a message, and it's
but
explain. I'd love to hear. You get the floor.
Anytime anything, I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to have those words to come out of my.
Why?
Just because I don't want to.
Why? Why not?
Because
if it's happening, why not?
Because
why are we in the dark?
Anything I say is going to get twisted no matter what I say.
It's not about being twisted. You're having a conversation.
Yeah.
There's nothing to twist. The reality is you're looking across the pond. You're seeing everything that's happening. Muslim people themselves are suffering from Islamic fundamentalism. It's got nothing to do with their religion. It's got to do with those that are on top, who are educating their people to hate, who are teaching them this type of stuff.
Okay, so where is this?
So it's not about So the conversation was about if there were educated people, if we gave them tools like universities and whatnot.
There's a lot of educated people. They're there's literally a lot.
No, but do you understand the difference between education and education? The type of education we're talking about, it's not being a scholar of anything.
Yeah,
it's knowing how to.
People that know the right from wrong.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
There's a lot of them.
But there's a difference between. Look, what you're talking about are societies that are murdering their own, that are treating animals like they're scum. They're like not just random people, but as organizations who move forward. And by the way, in every part of the world, like the Mongolians back in the day, what they were doing. Anybody that passed through, it's an idea. It's an ideology.
So that's the ideology, and then.
So wait. So what do you do?
So you were talking about you said you had a article to bring up.
It wasn't an article. It was somebody, a Holocaust survivor, who put something up and was talking about the difference between educated and educated when it comes to how we treat each other. Now, I'm not a fundamentalist. People could say whatever it is that you want, and it doesn't bother me. I know who I am. I can sleep at night knowing this. It's more about the fact that I'm actually making it aware, and in my opinion, a lot of Muslim people need to stand up and start to say, this is getting ridiculous. Right now, just in Israel, you had a girl, I believe she was just a 20-year-old, who was murdered, raped, and her head was cut off. It's not the person that's just at fault. It's the ideology behind it. We need to be aware about it. We need to speak about it, and not as if it's just something under the rug.
We literally speak about it.
We don't. We always have excuses to say we cannot do this.
No, we do. We literally bring up something in regards to this once a week. So
who brings it up?
We do.
Oh no, we do.
Yeah.
Oh no, I take full responsibility that I do. Oh no, I clearly do, will do, did. That's not a question. I'm talking about others. Because my Facebook wall is not just about myself. It's about encouraging others to understand, to educate them in some way, and to create dialogue. If whoever it is wants to talk to me, wants to disagree with me, but the one thing you don't do, you don't tell me to shut up. You don't tell me to stop it, because I know what I'm talking about, and I have my own opinions, and it's completely okay for you to have your own.
Yeah, and that's why obviously I have my opinion. And
but I want to hear the opinion.
Well, that's why I'm not even like, I don't want to talk about this because I had no idea. You didn't even, like, I had no idea that this was a topic. I literally thought about it was Holocaust remembrance. And
okay,
like,
we can take
something completely different.
Well, it's not that. Well, first off, I said I had something about the Holocaust. And you said I wanted to put something about it.
Okay, so like the Holocaust is one thing.
The
but
Holocaust,
you're talking about like.
Well, we're not understanding
fundamentalism.
No, but that's the idea. If you don't learn, if you don't learn lessons from the Holocaust.
Okay, yes, okay. So
well, isn't this where I'm going?
Yes, there's lessons from the Holocaust, and people obviously learned lessons from the Holocaust.
Did they?
Yes.
Do they? Are you serious?
What
lessons?
If there
now
were lessons completely learned, that people wouldn't be alive right now.
No,
obviously.
For how long? That's the thing.
Well, there's clearly genocide that's been going on the whole time, even after the Holocaust ended, the year after the Holocaust ended. There's genocide around the world all the time.
No, but
it's just.
But we got to stop it. We shouldn't be okay with this.
No, obviously.
I would talk about the Armenian genocide if you'd like. Okay, that is a wrong thing. I don't care to offend Turkish people by saying it. It happened. What are you going to do? I have a problem with Turkish people now? No. I'm saying there was an issue. For us to be afraid to talk about the truth is almost ridiculous. We live by the lies that the opposition is saying on a regular basis. But when we want to express ourselves, there's always some goof who comes from the corner and says, we shouldn't be saying it like this, Ron. And in reality is, I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm trying to express my feelings towards the subject. And I'm talking about fundamentalists. Anybody has a problem with me saying fundamentalist, probably is a fundamentalist on his own, because he needs to understand difference. What it's doing right now is that we are not learning the lessons of the Holocaust. And that's really what that message was about. We're right now at a time where anti-Semitism is at an all-time high, and it's not, you could say anti-Israel, anti-Zionism, whatever it is, it's anti-Semitism. Before, or the last few years, it wasn't that popular. People kept their mouth shut. But the minute you have people like Roger Waters come out, you have even, Jewish people, horrible Jewish people, like Soros coming out. I'm going to say maybe, people will think it's just an Israel part. For me, it's more, but I'll say Bernie Sanders. I don't mind saying it's out there because I think he's dangerous. There are a lot of people out there that are dangerous because they're allowing their own, their peacefulness or peaceful feelings to overtake what was happening in reality. When someone is coming to butcher you and all you're doing, I come in peace, they'll cut you in pieces. We need to be aware of that, and we need to be doing something about it and not just being offended all the time. We have to understand. Now, again, no one is against...
Everyone needs a safe space.
What do you mean everyone needs a safe space? To come to Toronto? Yeah, that's
no, it's not.
What do you mean?
That was just a safe space joke.
I didn't get that, but okay. But
Anthony,
that's on Anthony, did you get the safe space?
Everyone needs a safe space?
Yes.
Okay.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. Okay, gotcha.
He knows. Everyone needs a safe space.
Okay, well, let's hope that Israel will be that safe space. But anyways, that's on that. If there are people who are, want to comment, let's see if there's anyone. No, good, okay, fantastic.
All right,
we can move on. There you go.
We can move on.
Said my little spiel. Had to. Good.
Good. He had his little rant.
Okay, now I can sit back.
You guys can see my faces as he's ranting.
Well,
because I was kind of watching them as he was ranting, and I'm like, oh my god, my face, literally, I can't lie.
Yeah, but you're not saying anything. So
no, I'm just listening.
We can have a conversation.
No,
that's
I'm
the
listening,
idea.
and what I wanted to add, I added, and that's the way I like it.
We'll keep it that way. We'll keep it that way. Okay. Fun. You want fun? Let's go.
It
there you go. Now we can finish off with some fun stuff.
Fun. I like it loose. And
is that so?
Speaking about fun and loose, you guys remember the original Ghostbusters?
Of course. They ruined it by having those ladies. But it's not because they were ladies. It just wasn't a good movie.
Okay.
The movie was bad.
First things first, I thought that when they said there's going to be women involved, I thought that they were going to join the original cast.
No.
And they were going to, get some ladies in there and like say, you know, oh, I've been watching you do this long, and I guess I could, like, you know, I could.
That probably will be a better story.
Yeah, I thought that's how it was going to play out, and I was excited for that. But then when I realized they were literally recreating something that was, you know, old into something that was new with a whole female cast, I was like, oh my god.
No, I gave it a chance.
Okay, yes, I gave it a chance, but first things first, for some reason, I like the effects with the original 80s movies so much better than the new age CGI.
I don't know.
I like the old age, I don't know, Slimer a lot better.
Right.
It felt more real to me. It felt more raw, because CGI to me feels very fake. Like the old school, they literally had animatronics. And they had a lot of like
for some, yes.
And they had a lot of like the real slime being spat, and like it was really cool. It was in your face, like they had the real stuff happening. Whereas this stuff, it was like literally on a green screen.
So they're doing. So it's number 3 that's coming out.
So now there's a new one coming out with the original cast with Dan Aykroyd.
Well, Egon is dead. Egon passed away. Really great director.
Yeah. So they're gonna have
Harold Ramis.
Yeah, Harold Ramis. Yeah. And so they're going to have everyone back, the original cast.
Do you know, that was, when I was in film school, that was one of the questions, whether Ghostbusters was a Canadian flick.
I would say yes.
No, it's not actually a Canadian flick.
Well, it had a mostly Canadian
actually,
cast.
Canadian producer, actors.
Yeah.
Was not a Canadian flick.
You know, I still have, like, at work, I literally have a picture that says The Gatekeeper.
Ooh. Is it just the gatekeeper, or is it from the film?
It's from the film. It's actually the door, and it's like the projection. You know how you see the door when he's like
right
seeing it for the first time? It's that, and it says the gatekeeper.
Which one? So was it one that had the gatekeeper, or two?
The Keymaster and the Gatekeeper.
Oh, see, now I'm confused between the two.
The first one was with the Puff Slimer
right, with the Marshmallow Man.
Yeah, Marshmallow Man.
Yeah, and the second one?
And then the second one was the Keymaster and Gatekeeper.
Was it that was the one with Rick Moranis, who became a
Sigourney Weaver.
No, but Sigourney Weaver was in both of them.
Yes.
She was in both. Was she? Yeah. She was in both. Yes, she was the love interest. She was already with him. Okay. He was trying to get with her, and then by the two, they were already together. That's what I remember.
The second one, is the baby, right?
Right. So the first one he was trying to get to her. Yeah. I liked it a lot. Okay, so more fun stuff. What else you got for us?
So this is pretty crazy. So this guy named Gerald Cotten, who is the CEO or CFO of Quadrica CX, which is like a cryptocurrency company out of Nova Scotia, passed away. And
it's talking about the comment from before, the hatred part. Yeah. But I don't want to interrupt your thing.
So he ended up passing away suddenly in India on vacation, and he is the only person that has the passcode that unlocks $190 million in cryptocurrency.
Okay.
That like is, if you convert it, it's $190 million. So I'm thinking that someone faked their own death in India and vanished with $190 million.
Possibly.
I don't know what this man looks like, but I'm pretty sure that he got a really good plastic surgeon in India. And changed his teeth and everything.
How about the accent? Do you think he changed that?
I'm sure he could.
I'm very much like an American now.
No, he can totally, get like the jaw line differently, get a Cockney accent or something like that.
Can you imagine? He's just like complete makeover. Make me slowly.
Well, why not? Then he can add a couple of inches to his knees.
Yeah. His knees.
You know, there's actually, I actually saw this a few weeks ago. A guy had surgery to extend his legs to make him taller.
Taller?
Yeah. Like, it was weird. I don't know.
Okay.
The things people do.
I saw a guy do his calves once. He couldn't grow his calves, so he got like this surgery to get implants for his calves.
Like people do with pecs instead of.
Sure, I find it really, really weird, but it is what it is. Everybody.
Things.
Clearly, in today's world, you can fix anything you want.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, maybe you should fix your noggins and a little bit better than your physical appearances.
I think everyone needs to just do some shrooms and like get enlightened.
Enlightened. I'll share that notion. The shroom part, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure I can take you there.
I think DMT would be good.
Okay, what else we got on the agenda? Wait, can we talk about football? Did you?
Yeah, that's a small cactus, big cactus.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna wait. We're gonna
wait. Sorry. I didn't even look at your schedule.
You have to look. You have to.
There is something in front of me.
Some professionalism. I am sitting here putting the effort. I even sent him the shit earlier this week. And he didn't even look at it.
Yeah.
I take the time.
I look at some of the stuff. I just didn't know that you were going to talk about it now, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, so there's actually a new stat holiday proposed.
Okay.
It's to mark Indigenous
I saw that.
reconciliation.
I saw that.
And it's proposed for September 30th.
Cool.
So I'm thinking that's cool.
Is that now it's like opium will be legal? No? What?
That's rude.
Why is it rude?
That's rude.
Why is it rude?
Get the F out.
Wait, what?
Get the fuck out.
Why is that rude?
Now.
Why? If we're talking about any drug, why not? What am I saying that's bad? If it was Jamaican and I would have said something else.
I think everyone would be happy if I just went.
Why? What am I saying? There's so many.
You know damn
Really?
right.
Opium is not bad?
You know what we need? We need like one of those like waters, like a spray gun.
No,
where like if he needs to like cool down, I'll be like spray him in the face with some water.
It's
cool down.
Do you remember that Canadian show where it was like you said I don't know and slime would just come out?
Yeah.
So, Yeah. Was it I thought it was I don't know. No, didn't he say I don't know? No, it was Okay, if anybody remembers something you can do this on television or something, that's what it was called? I think it was on YTV.
That's another one. You're like mixing a bunch of different.
No, I know what I'm talking about.
I know
I'm not
what you're
mixing.
Talking about. Like
I said the one that you say I don't know.
Yeah,
Slime Falls, Canadian television show, YTV. I gave you all the facts, and you went.
It's called I'm pretty sure.
No, it's called. You can't do that on television. You're probably talking about something on Nickelodeon. We're talking about my generation.
YTV. I'm talking about my generation. I just met
Please.
DJ Fresh.
You just met.
Okay,
put it there. You're having your phone with you. I'm sure. Do your thing.
Show. See there.
Okay.
Game show.
Yeah. Can you You can't do that on television.
Trying. There it is with the slime.
But I gave you an exact explanation. I literally told you.
Hold on.
Right, you can't do that on television. Do that on television. Oh, what do you see?
So that's
what
the
do you
same
see?
Shit.
It's the same shit?
Yeah.
No, it's not the same shit. This is completely different.
Okay, well
yes, this is a show.
This is a show, and mine is basically the same thing that you get slimed. You can't say it, and if you say the wrong thing, they say uh-oh.
Right, but this one was very specific. But all right, we'll move on. Take me to the next thing.
Anyway, so the next thing is small cactus, and the small cactus is Super Bowl 53.
For you. Yeah, it was kind of like a boring game.
The only way I can describe Super Bowl 53.
Don't say paint dry.
Is wah wah.
I don't know. If you were a New England Patriot, you're pretty happy.
Okay, if you were a fan, but like I'm just saying, it was so like.
Yeah, it was a defensive game. I mean.
And then the halftime show was horrible,
yes,
except for like Big Boy that kind of like brought it out. And then I was hoping that he would bring like Andre 3000 out, but that didn't happen because I'm sure Erykah Badu said that. Erykah Badu don't want you to do that.
Yeah.
And so I was just like,
do you watch football or is this just a one-time
you know
event?
what? Sean likes the 49ers.
Right. So Sean likes the 49ers.
I watch when he watches.
Do you really watch? Yeah.
Yeah. What I get up early in the morning for is hockey.
Who's the quarterback for the 49ers?
Well, it was, but on the bench, Colin Kaepernick.
Okay, that tells me a lot. Yeah. No. Yes, you watch the 49ers. Yeah. Who is the quarterback now that's been there for a bit? I'll give you a hint. He used to play for the Patriots before.
Definitely not Tom Brady.
Definitely not Tom Brady. That just answered my question.
Yeah.
But no, a lot of people have Super Bowl parties. That's when it's a coming out party where people are like, it's for the chips and the atmosphere and the halftime show. But here, you're right. The game was very dull and the halftime show was meh. Which one was your favorite from all the halftime shows? And I hope you don't say the one with the Janet Jackson.
My favorite halftime show. That's a good question for me. I would have to say the Michael Jackson one was fucking amazing. I liked the Rolling Stones with the Britney Spears, and that one was fucking great. Who else did I like? Obviously, you know, whatchamacallit,
the Madonna
Queen
one, do you remember?
The Queen and Madonna ones. The Madonna
What do you mean
one,
Queen? Queen,
I think,
which Queen?
Was it Queen? No, the Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones, yeah. Yeah. I remember the Madonna one, that was very nice. That was around 2011.
Yeah.
I remember that, or 2011,
Janet
2012.
Jackson's was good, obviously. That was awkward.
I never actually saw it. I watched the highlight.
No,
I never watched the shows
because I was watching it with my whole family.
Mm-hmm.
We never watched the Super Bowl together, but for some reason we all decided to watch the Super Bowl.
So your dad's been fan since then?
So no, my parents still don't watch the Super Bowl.
Oh, so see, you can't even get them to watch the Super Bowl when you're showing them naked people.
Random. We all.
Thank you very much. There you go. You're the gentleman right there. Thank you. I know who he is. I know that's why you were reading what he was saying, because you saw who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell. I was like, why would you read it? Because you don't care about this type of stuff. Ah, look who's talking.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, Sean, it's it's they're going to be a good team. They already are a good team. They went they did pretty well this year. I mean, I didn't expect them to do well at all. After they got Sherman, though, like they became a better team, and hopefully next year they'll be much better. But Garoppolo did not play as well as he should.
Excellent.
Yeah, I know you don't care.
Speaking of excellent MVPs,
okay,
you know who the MVP was of the Super Bowl?
Who was the MVP of the Super Bowl?
Julian Edelman.
What are you saying? Are you for real? Like,
yeah.
Like he sounds Jewish.
I thought you might be interested in hearing
I would not. I have no idea who that person is.
I thought that would be
I have no idea how many. I have no idea how many catches he had, or
I have no idea.
Following his
want to know that
documentary of going to Israel. Call it Yalla. I don't know anything about this gentleman.
Like a blue,
a Star of David hat, and shoes, and he was paying respect.
He wears shoes, everyone. He wears shoes.
Supporting Israel, yes, and the Jewish people, yes. He's a proud one. He actually had this thing, but I don't know who this person is. And they said he's in the Chaim when they said, "Could you believe that you're, an MVP?" And listen, the truth is, that's really what I wanted to happen. That's how much I cared about this. That's oy 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 oy.
Well, that's from Fiddle on the Roof.
Yeah, but that part.
Yeah.
But it's not Lechaim.
Well.
It's not Lechaim.
Well, I always say Lechaim.
It's Mashiach.
No. I always say in the movie, out of that part. No.
That's not even the same tune.
No, it's a different part of the song. It's a different song.
Lechaim.
That
just
one,
something where there's a Lechaim.
Yeah, and I always sing the extra part.
All right, but the other one's Mashiach.
I know. I know that.
All right, because that's what's going to happen. Oy, 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 oy. What's going to happen when Mashiach
It's all good. So the big cactus.
Yeah.
So a man.
Wait a second. Julian Edelman, that was small cactus? That's a big cactus.
The Super Bowl was the small cactus.
Edelman is a very big cactus.
It was
for us.
is like the intermediary.
That's true.
Between the small cactus and the big cactus.
Although
so he's a medium cactus.
Although, as well as he played, in my opinion, and I'm going to say this without be humble. I'm going to be humble. The defense should have won it. It wasn't really just about him. Because, I mean, it was 10 points. I mean, that's nothing. The defense was really what won it. They left the other team with 3 points, right? Now you're like, I don't know anything about football. Why are we even talking about it?
It was just, it was
right?
bad.
Maybe Sean could say something.
It felt like the Rams. I really wanted the Rams to win because I'm a Ram. I'm an Aries.
Okay.
And my initials are LA.
Mm-hmm.
And I really felt like I wanted them to win because I'm like, oh.
The thing is, they haven't been in LA for that long for me to really connect Los Angeles and the Rams.
I just like the LA
I get it.
Rams.
But what about the Chargers? What about the Chargers?
What?
They're LA.
Yeah, but I like the LA Rams
because
I'm an Aries and my initials are LA.
Right. Wouldn't it be great if that's the reason?
Until he understands.
No, I get it. I wanted a car and I wanted it to be red.
And
it didn't matter what it was.
I like the Mighty Ducks was because of the
Mighty Ducks. Amazing. You're a great super fan.
When they won the Stanley Cup.
Sean, I hope you are happy because you have yourself a good one over here who sports is in her blood. She likes it for all their. Of course, you like hockey.
Listen, the Mighty Ducks came out after the movie came out. Okay?
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
So, you know what?
Yeah.
I jumped on that bandwagon as soon as it started.
Unbelievable.
Shut the fuck up.
Was it after the second one or the sixth one? No, but you're talking to me about sports like as if, what?
So, we're going to go on to the big cactus, bitches.
Okay.
And the big cactus is
you just have to throw the curse words out there.
I do.
Yeah.
A man
I think you're doing it just to piss me
killed.
off.
I am.
Okay.
A man killed a mountain
curse,
lion.
like, oh.
Shut up.
I want to bleep you so badly the whole time, but go ahead. All right. No, there you go. Oh, the horn is better. Yes. Every time you say something.
So,
okay.
A man killed a mountain lion with his bare hands
yes.
after it attacked him in the face from behind or the side. Like
sure.
it flew in. Could you imagine? Like, wow, wow.
Yeah, for sure.
And like he literally put it into a fucking chokehold, like into a
100%
arm bar, and like.
I once had
a mountain lion
no.
attacked you in the face.
Okay.
Well, that explains a lot.
Do I look like, I was about to say, do I look like somebody who was attacked by a lion? No, I had, but the truth is, so I used to take my dog when I lived in New York, and there was a neighbor, an old lady who was taking care of a pit bull mixed with something. It wasn't a pure breed, it was like a weird,
pit bull,
it was a pit bull.
breed?
It's a pit bull, like mix, like it's a little bit shorter. No, not Rottweiler, it's just shorter, like, I can't really explain.
Bulldog?
Maybe. It was basically a really aggressive dog, and it tried to attack my dog once. And yeah, I lifted my dog, and like I had to
threw it at him.
No. So the first time I actually I kicked the dog. Yes, I kicked.
You kicked my dog.
You don't even. I did. I kicked your dog, but it wasn't even that. It was the fact that I felt really horrible about it, and I went and I knocked on the person's door, and I told her like you have to keep your dog on a leash. And then she made a promise that not a problem. And then one time I'm walking in the middle of the night. And I'm with my dog, and the dog runs towards my dog and literally like jumps on top of him. And Mama just lost it. Mama run, and I kid you, it was a beast of a dog, and I didn't care. And I grabbed this dog, and I threw it, and it fell right in his hand, on his foot. It started like crying, and I was feeling like hyperventilating because like I felt bad for the dog, and I was like, God damn it, why do I have to hurt the dog? But I felt horrible. I knocked on the person's door, and apparently what's happening is that this old lady is dog sitting the dog for her son when he goes out of town. But she can't hold on to him, so he always runs away. But yeah, like I would never think that me and a pit bull, I literally picked up that pit bull and I threw him because I had to save my baby. So yeah, don't mess with my baby. Yeah. My dog is my baby. They say
when a mother is feeling someone's about to get at her cubs,
that's right.
She will lose her mind. She will black out. Just can't see her now. Well,
anybody that tries to attack my dog, you know, it's my baby. That's for sure.
Try it, see what happens.
But again, really, like it was awful. Like I remember for days I kept thinking about the dog, and like I felt horrible, but nothing you could do. Like he was being very aggressive, and you know, he came to attack my dog. Like he was literally like jumping on top of him to like bite him, and it's a huge dog. And my dog's just 25 pounds, so what is he really gonna do?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so anyways, mountain lion, yeah, you could, you'd wrestle one if I was to protect you or your family, right? And that was his only way of survival.
For sure.
Yeah, well.
That was the thing he was protecting was his face.
Was it?
Though he was by himself.
Well, it wasn't just his face, he was protecting himself.
His life, yeah.
But not necessarily his face.
Well.
Yeah. Now you're making me think about my face this entire time. For the past 5 minutes, I was just like, do I really have a type of face that a mountain lion would like to... Maybe I'd have more scratches. You should check my back, not my...
Oh my God, speaking of lions.
Okay.
So, the Masked Singer.
Again.
You guys.
You know, like when I bring up the Holocaust, this is your thing. Sean.
How could you compare the Holocaust to a television show?
Yeah, because how could you compare it?
You're a fuckhead.
I'm talking about real stuff. You're talking about some television show?
I'm talking about stuff that's fun and it's interactive. All right, so this show.
I can't say that Holocaust is fun and interactive.
Exactly. Oh God. Well, unless you're driving, then that's.
Well, yeah, but that's their fault.
For you.
They shouldn't be. Don't cross me. Don't cross me when I'm driving.
So I have been right on the money so far with this freaking TV show. I guess that the unicorn was Tori Spelling, and boom, the unicorn was revealed to be Tori Spelling.
She's still like doing stuff.
Well, yeah, she needed to, right?
Well, I don't know. I see her. She's on my
Facebook. The clues were a dead giveaway for me as soon as she brought out her dad's typewriter. Mm-hmm. And then the Raven ended up being Boom Ricky Lake. Remember I told you I thought it was Ricky Lake?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I listened to you.
It's a TV show.
I know, but I never watched it. Like I never gave it a chance.
So far, you have to.
No.
There's like 6 episodes.
No, I have a life. I have work.
So do I.
No,
and I watched
apparently
this
you don't.
2 weeks. I watched this. I didn't watch it for 2 weeks, and I watched it finally this week.
Amazing.
Okay, so it took me a week and a half to catch up.
I don't watch my own show. You think I'm going to watch somebody else's show?
Either.
Well then, I guess that makes 2 of us.
I can't
Well, yeah, they're
to
sitting
look
there
at
watching.
myself. So, yeah, anyways, I am telling you guys, you need to watch this because I think here I'm going to tell you my prediction so far. The Lion is still, Rumor Willis. The Peacock, I think, is Donny Osmond. The Monster, I think, is Gnarls Barkley. Who else is left? Oh, fudge me.
Do the
Bumblebee.
Like,
the Bumblebee, shut up. The Bumblebee is Gladys Knight.
Okay.
Who else is left? I don't remember who. Oh yeah, the bunny. The bunny is Joey Fatone, and I already said the lion.
So this is Surreal Life. You're basically watching Surreal Life.
Awesome, but
you're watching Surreal Life as
you're given clues to whom they are, and you have to guess. The only time you hear the voice is when they're singing. They speak to you, but they conceal their voice, right? So you are literally given clues in there, like, you know how sometimes, or not sometimes, all the time, like with The Voice shows and American Idol, they have those montages of the people, and everyone's always like, oh, fuck, if I can fast forward. I don't care, just saying, just either be really bad or be really good. I don't give a shit about your backstory.
Okay.
Right? Most of the time, no one really gives a fuck. They just want to see the horrible people or the good people singing. So these montages... Is
that what people wait for? People wait for people to just like go out and sing?
The only reason I watched American Idol was to watch like the William Hungs and like...
Yeah. But did you watch it after that?
Yeah, the last episode to see who won. Okay. So I used to watch the first like few episodes to see the lives.
No, auditions are always fun.
But now they don't do that anymore. They don't get like the bad ones to come through. Like the really bad ones.
Yeah, it's about time to
get. It's not.
But here's the thing, like I know that a lot of people get rejected right away. So why did they even allow these people?
It's the good television.
I totally understand it, but I get it. But like there's clearly a lot of horrible people who think that they're really good.
Yeah, but it's...
But not like that horrible to a point where it's like, it's ridiculous, right? And it's just... But yeah, I mean, you said, I agree, it's television and it's just, it's horrific.
They don't, producers...
How much lipstick did you put? Like, I just see lipstick everywhere. My God.
That's how good it is, right?
Yeah, is that a good thing?
NYX.
Is that it? It's coming off everywhere. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Well, I didn't have a chance to let it dry before we sat down. I didn't blot it.
Maybe you should, not put on makeup a minute before you get on air.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right?
So
right?
So
yeah.
Shut up. Anyways, shut up.
All right. How do we want to end off the show?
We want to end off the show.
How do you want to do it? Want to sing a song?
And it won't take long.
Did you write a song or something?
No.
Do you have a song for us to sing?
Skinnamarink dinky dink, skinnamarink doo.
Was that Canadian? Was that a Canadian show?
Yeah,
was that a Canadian
show?
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know if it was it Canadian? I remember seeing it on TVO.
TVO,
TVO, yeah, that's what it was, but I wasn't sure.
I'm like PBS, TVO. It was on PBS as well, but it was after.
You know, the only reason I watched that show is because her name was Sharon, and I was like, it's spelled like mine, so I just felt connected to her in some way.
You know who I also loved? Was Lamb Chops Play Along.
Yeah. I was too old when it came out, but...
Do you remember, what was it?
Pokeroo?
Big Comfy Couch. Pokeroo, of course.
Yes. I mean, I didn't grow up with... I was too old already, like, when these stuff...
Did you hear about, actually speaking of Pokeroo, the guy who did Pokeroo and created Pokeroo? Yeah. He has all the Pokeroo costumes, but he created a new Pokeroo called Tokaroo.
Oh my God.
And he got in so much trouble with the PBS people because he is technically...
TVO.
They're TVO.
Yeah.
I keep saying PBS.
That's okay. It's the PBS.
Same shit. Yeah. PBS of Canada.
True.
You know.
Okay.
So he got in a lot of trouble from them because obviously they don't want to be associated with...
Of course not.
Pot. But everyone who grew up with pokeroo knows.
Well, they grew with pokeroo.
Yeah, but the pokeroo of now is definitely not the pokeroo of then. You know, like when we had the two bananas.
Sure, banana pajamas.
Yeah, the bananas and pajamas. Yeah. It was two completely different things. Because for them, it was like more of a cartoon.
Right.
And for us, it was like a, you know, really bad Muppets.
but that's totally different.
And do you remember Bonhomme? Like the ananas?
Oh yes, I do. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's what you remember.
That was like.
So you're taking me back to French school. Is
French school.
That's how I knew. Like,
you guys remember the ananas?
Yes, French school. We learned. That's how I knew my first Hebrew word, French word, ananas, because in Hebrew it's ananas, and that's how I knew it.
What is it in Russian?
I have no idea.
Ananas.
I don't think they have pineapple in.
Yeah.
Do they have pineapple in Russia?
We don't.
I don't think. I can't see them growing pineapples. That's for sure. The hell are they gonna grow it in the snow?
What are you talking about? They have.
Pineapple?
Pineapple, they can grow it in Azerbaijan.
Really?
Sure,
you can grow Azerbaijan
we have
pineapples?
figs growing in Azerbaijan.
I don't know about pineapples though.
Figs,
Listen, I could be completely wrong, but for some reason I don't think pineapple
desert,
and I think yeah, but I don't. It needs to be tropic. I don't see.
That's true,
I don't think you can grow bananas, but
bananas.
not pineapple.
Figs grew like the figs. You guys, I remember having like fig trees basically right outside my house.
Who gets excited about figs?
I get excited for figs. I come to think of it, like the place I was born is like full of rich stuff. Like I grew up with figs. Mm-hmm. I grew up on black caviar. That was literally my breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right.
Up until I moved here, and then
can you imagine selling that to McDonald's? Hey, want to be rich? Have some black caviar for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, my mom was like, "Try this McDonald's." I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" She literally had to like. It took about 2.5 years of me going to McDonald's parties for me to eat McDonald's.
Really?
My mom would be like, kid. "What's wrong with you?" Yeah, I was weird.
Yeah, you are a weird kid. Caviar is like.
And then they came out like with the curly fries, and I started liking those.
Who came out with curly fries?
McDonald's had curly fries.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you're mixing with eating Arby's.
No, sweetie.
McDonald's had curly
fries. Yeah. This was right around the time where the Jurassic Park jumbo fries came out.
Listen, you may be right. I wasn't like in tune with McDonald's, but I used to go to those parties. You used to go to like the Bathurst and Steeles upstairs parties? Yeah,
Bathurst and Steeles. That's where it was.
That was some good times.
I was sitting there watching like the cars drive by while everyone's eating their stuff. I'm like, I just want the tour.
I want caviar.
Yeah, I did. I wanted caviar. I was a spoiled little rich bitch, but I wasn't rich. I just wanted caviar because like it was really cheap where I was
wants
from.
Caviar?
I grew up with like rye bread, butter, and caviar, and not just regular butter. Home churned butter. Like this sounds so spoiled. Like we were not
spoiled.
Rich.
It's not about being rich.
This is like you could get black caviar for really cheap there, and like we just had organic and like country stuff. Like it was.
I believe it. Listen, in Azerbaijan though, you have really good meat.
Yeah.
So I would definitely go. Okay, great. Your meat was probably delicious. But the thing about the
shish kebab.
That's true.
The caviar. It was the best caviar.
I believe it. But it's the idea. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm actually a fan of caviar. Yeah. But it's not like a go-to.
Black
it's not
caviar
like,
though, not the red stuff.
Really? What is the difference for you in terms of flavor?
Huge difference.
What is the difference?
For me, the black caviar is more sweet.
Okay. The other one's saltier?
The other one is a lot saltier.
See, that's the
more
thing.
Pungent.
But I kind of like a little bit of that salt, especially with the
but like the black caviar, when it's that sweetness makes it more creamy, whereas the other one, because they're most of the time bigger, and even when they're smaller, they lose a lot of flavor.
Okay.
So if they had that compacted flavor in a smaller bite, I would see it being a lot.
But isn't there a different type of caviar, like red caviar?
There is.
Because I've seen the big ones, and I've seen also the little ones.
And the small ones are always saltier.
I think they're all salty. That's why I'm not such a big fan.
And
I can have just a little bit of it.
I'm a big fan of the black stuff because it's more.
That's what she said.
Creamy and it's more rich and I can't describe it. It's just so yummy. I'm salivating.
It's funny. You could talk about caviar all day long. On Yom Kippur, you could say it, and I'll be like, "You're not even bothering me at all." I never get excited for caviar.
Like brown bread, rye bread, some nice churned butter, black caviar, and I'll just.
Do you have? Would you put olives on it? Like
No.
Because of the salt.
No, nothing.
Nothing, just
no,
like that. Not even a tomato.
Salted butter. Like
what about a tomato?
No.
No, why?
Just clean.
But why? I get it. I've not seen it with a vegetable, but why not add a vegetable?
Because you wouldn't add a bumper sticker to a borscht.
Ooh, that's a good one. Listen, you started off right. You ended off right.
Yeah.
I think we should end this off.
I'm usually right.
Yeah. You started off right. You ended off right.
I'll
give it to you.
Right.
I'm okay. You're a lady. You know, when we teach kids like Hebrew, we want to tell them which letter.
Yes,
so we go,
yes,
she
honey.
is always right. Yes.
It's like happy
Don't talk
wife,
about
happy
yourself.
life.
Oh yeah, you have to learn. And you're a winner in my book.
I am. I'm a winner in everyone's book.
That's right. That's right.
Just check all the books first.
Next week we're going to have a very known real estate agent from the neighborhood from Vaughan, who a very successful one. Excellent. And he's going to be talking to us a little bit about the real estate industry.
Housing we can get. What?
No, that's not what he's talking about.
No?
He's going to talk a little bit about the market.
I was getting excited. I'm like, oh, is he going to tell us a way we can afford housing in Toronto?
You know what? You can ask him any type of question you want. And really, he's just going to be someone who will give his opinions on what he thinks the market's going to look like. They were talking today, I think they released that in the next year, houses are going to go up 4%. That's the prediction that they're making. I have a lot of friends out in real estate, and it's kind of, I'm sure there's a lot of people who probably would like to come and talk. But I feel like this person is just someone who has been in the business for a very long time, and it will be a great opportunity to really hear his opinions.
I would like
and
to
have a nice conversation. So if anybody has any questions relating to real estate, if it's a good time to buy, good time to sell, certain predictions.
Buy.
The one thing, I'm going to say something. I know that one of my buddies is watching who just got into real estate, and he just now got into real estate. And I approached him, and I really want this guy to succeed.
Okay.
But I told him, listen, maybe this is not the right time to get into real estate. This is not the time. And
it's never really the time.
No,
to get
but
into
it's
real estate.
but now really, a lot of people are trying, most of the real estate agents that
I wanted to get into real estate 10 years ago, and I didn't want to get into real estate 10 years ago.
Right. No, but we're talking about literally, it's I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. We're gonna leave that for the expert. We're definitely not experts. What can you?
I can't even believe it's been already an hour.
Yeah, actually, it feels to me like it's been a lot longer than that.
Thanks.
Well, I was the one talking.
I was gonna add a profanity in there, but I didn't want to.
Don't. Every time, just do that. Yeah. I have a.
Just shut.
Every time you say a curse word.
Shut the up. Shut the up.
All right.
Shut the.
Thank you very much for tuning in. If there's any questions or anything out there, please send us your messages.
We love you.
We have to tell people that you guys have to go onto our page. I keep broadcasting
just liking it
off of mine, and I want it to be off of the Pricklypair Show. Please like us at the Pricklypair Show. We're not going to be broadcasting off of my page for a very long time. As we're changing, we're going to have angles. We're still waiting for another piece to come.
My better angle.
We look good. Look at this. Look how pretty you look. Look at this.
I don't know. My hair looks fucked up now. I didn't put too much hairspray in it. That's why it's not as up as I wanted.
Neither did I. I'm a minimalist. So as you could tell, I can actually grow my hair. No, well, not here. This keep apart is. I meant grow my hair meaning it will grow and look fuller. But for some reason,
Can you get it? Oh my God!
But no.
Can you do a Donald Trump comb over for us?
Is that what you want me to do?
Oh my God! Can you?
But he has fake hair.
Well, let's see if you can mimic it with real hair.
Yeah.
Grow it out from the back, and we'll do a little.
I'm gonna look like one of those popes, just have this whole it's so weird. I never had a problem being bald until now that I'm balding. It's starting to really get to me. Because before, if I would say I'm 39, people are you don't look.
Why can't we bald in the areas that we want to bald?
Because I don't even know why I need that hair above my tush. It makes no sense to me.
Why can't we just?
I never get cold there. Do you get cold there?
In the areas we get waxed and shaved.
But there's always a reason.
Yeah,
your eyelashes.
I need the hair in my nose to stop the germs.
Right.
I need the hair in my vagina to stop the germs. I need the hair in my ears to stop the germs. But why do we need the
hair? How did you jump from that right away to the bottom? You didn't even give it a nice little prep, armpit, arm hair, knuckle hair, whatever.
Slow you down if you're a swimmer. That's why you'll see males and females.
What do you think about girls with knuckle hair? Is that a little weird?
I have knuckle hair.
You have knuckle hair? No, you don't really have knuckle hair. Stop
No,
it.
I actually don't have
You don't.
knuckle hair.
But you know what I'm talking about? Those girls with like knuckle
why
hair.
is my hair? I'm like, I'm bleeding. Oh wait, no, it's my lipstick.
Yeah, it's literally
I'm
everywhere.
bleeding.
It is literally everywhere. But it's not on your teeth anymore because
no, I sucked it off.
there you go. Well, on that note, thank you very much for tuning in to the Prickly Pear Show.
I love you guys.
I'm Ron Furman.
I'm
Lee Rhapsody.
Love
Till
you
next
guys.
time.
Ciao, ciao.